In a cozy little forest, filled with tall trees and the whispering leaves, lived a tiny squirrel named Squeaky. Squeaky wasn't the biggest or the strongest, but he had the biggest heart in the whole forest. He loved exploring, sharing his acorns, and listening to the birds sing their morning songs. The forest was a happy, bustling place where everyone lived in harmony. One morning, however, something felt different. The usual cheerful chirping of the birds was gone. The babbling brook that usually giggled and flowed through the forest was quiet. A strange sadness seemed to hang in the air like a thick fog. Squeaky noticed his friend, Barnaby the bear, sitting by the silent stream, looking very glum. "What's wrong, Barnaby?" Squeaky chirped, scampering up a nearby branch. Barnaby sighed, a big, heavy sound. "The stream has stopped flowing, Squeaky. I'm so thirsty, and the berries you love won't grow without water." Squeaky's little nose twitched with worry. He then saw Fiona the fox, pacing back and forth with a frown. "Andy, what's troubling you, Fiona?" he asked gently. Fiona flicked her tail anxiously. "The sun is so strong today, but my favorite shady spot under the big willow tree is gone. A strong wind must have knocked down all its leafy branches. Now we have nowhere cool to rest." Squeaky looked around. The forest, his beautiful home, was full of little problems. The stream was dry, the shade was gone, and everyone was feeling down. Even though he was just a small squirrel, he knew he had to do something. His heart told him that even a small act of kindness could make a big difference. "Don't worry, everyone," Squeaky announced with a spark of determination in his eyes. "It may be small, but I have an idea. If we all work together, we can solve these problems." First, Squeaky scurried to Barnaby. "You know the stream is dry," he sighed, "but I've stored lots of juicy berries in my tree hollow from last season. Let me share them with you so you won't be hungry." He zipped up his tree and returned with puffles of sweet, plump berries. Barnaby's face lit up with a grateful smile. "Oh, thank you, little friend," he rumbled, munching happily. Next, Squeaky found Fiona again. "Fiona," he chattered, "I can't bring but the big willow tree, but I know another spot. Follow me." He led her to a dense patch of ferns near a cluster of ancient oak trees. The thick leaves created a cool, green canopy, a perfect hideaway from the hot sun. Fiona curled up in the new shady spot, sighing with relief. "You're a lifesaver, Squeaky. This is even better." Feeling encouraged, Squeaky gathered all the animals together. "We need to figure out why the stream stopped," he sighed. He asked the wisest animal he knew, Professor Hoot, the old owl. Professor Hoot listened carefully, then explained, "A pile of fallen logs and stones has blocked the stream's path up on the hill." That was too big a job for one small squirrel. But now, everyone was feeling more hopeful. "It can help," boomed Barnaby, feeling strong after eating the berries. "My big paws can move those heavy logs. Andy can help clear away the smaller stones and the sticks," Fiona added, ready to use her quick paws. All the other animals joined in. The rabbits dug around the rocks, the birds flew ahead to guide the way, and Squeaky directed everyone with his cheerful chatter. It was hard work, but nobody complained. They worked as a team, pushing, pulling, and clearing the path together. Finally, with one last mighty push from Barnaby, the final log rolled away. A trickle of water appeared, then a gurgle, and then a joyful rush. The stream was flowing again. A cheer erupted through the forest. The water tumbled down the hill, filling the stream bed, and the sound of the babbling brook returned, like happy laughter. The forest was alive again. The birds started singing, the flowers seemed to perk up, and a feeling of joy replaced the sadness. Barnaby splashed his paws in the cool water. Fiona rested in her new shady spot, and Squeaky watched from a branch, his heart bursting with happiness. He hadn't been the strongest, but by being kind, by listening, and by bringing everyone together, he had helped his friends and saved his home. The animals all gathered around Squeaky's tree to thank him. "You showed us, Squeaky," said Professor Hoot, "that it doesn't matter how big or small you are. A kind heart and working together can solve any problem." From that day on, the forest was an even happier place, because everyone remembered the little squirrel who taught them that the greatest strength of all is kindness. Thank you so much for watching our story today. Remember, a little bit of kindness goes a long way. If you enjoyed our adventure with Squeaky, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more wonderful stories. See you next time.